Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, man. As you can see, www.bbc.co.uk, and it reads, French nuclear tests contaminated. Wow. 110,000 in Pacific, it says study. Look at that. Look at the destruction that Esau has caused, the so-called white man, the devil. Mr. White Man so great, isn't he? It's these Edomites that developed the nuclear weapons, man. And now they're defiling the earth, destroying the people, destroying the environment. But these are the same people that will say that they're trying to save the environment and save the people. You know? Like, what's his name? Is it David D. Rothschild? Cesare Borgia, sweet white boy Jesus look-alike. The French nuclear test took place over Moroa Atoll in 1971. So let's read through it and get scriptures. And it says, France concealed the true impact of its nuclear tests in the Pacific from the 1960s to the 1990s, a study has said. And we're not going to put all the blame on France. We're going to put all the blame on all you Edomites, because all you Edomites do it. I don't care if you did it once or twice. In fact, all of you Edomites, you started this behavior of, creating missiles and bombs and testing it in places and harming people that live in those islands, that fish in those islands, that get food in those islands, and now the food that they eat is corrupted. The very people are corrupted and dying through radiation. Now there's places in the world that are no man's land, or no-go zones and stuff like that. Whose fault? You Edomites. Either if it's French, English, Americans, wherever you are. You all did it. You all partook in it. Researchers use the classified French military documents, calculations, and testimonies to reconstruct the impact of a number of tests. We estimated that around 110,000 people in French Polynesia were affected by the radioactive fallout. See? They will infect their own cells as well. That's how stupid they are. But they want to talk about saving the planet. The number represented almost the entire population at the time. The researchers found French Polynesia, a French territory made up of hundreds of islands and atolls including Tahiti, was the site of dozens of nuclear tests over 30 years. That is ridiculous. Dozens of nuclear tests over 30 years. Straight pollution for 30 years straight. That's ridiculous. Over the course of 2 years, researchers analyzed around 2,000 documents released by the French military and recreated the impact of the most contaminated of France's nuclear tests carried out between 1966 and 1974. So, you can carry on reading for yourself, but there you go. The French nuclear tests contaminated 110,000 in the Pacific, says study. So, are those is the wildlife, the sea creatures, the people, the plants, the environment, how are they going to be compensated? How are they going to be compensated? What are you going to do for those people and those creatures? You polluted it. You devils, man. Let's get the scriptures. Isaiah 24, the earth also, verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. It's defiled. Yeah, it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof. You know, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You know, he covereth the face of the judges. You know, the wicked is in control of this earth. So therefore it's defiled under him, man. If he's wicked, then if the ruler is wicked, then that means the empire, the society, the system is going to be wicked. Everything is going to be corrupted, out of course, backwards, destructive, you know, to kill, you know. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have a curse devoured the earth. There's a curse around the earth, man. And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left, man. You know, we live in a demonic era that is full of death, man. Isaiah 14, we go to verse 6, and this is going to be the future. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, constantly attacking people, especially the Israelites. Esau, the so-called white man, is constantly attacking us, and he's attacking himself. He's attacking the whole world, everyone and everything in it, from plants to the air, you know, chemtrails, to the sea, to the fluoride, to the water, to the food, to the people, to the animals. Everything is decaying, man. Everything is under attack because of the devil is ruling, the so-called white man. He that ruled the nations in anger. Yeah, he rules with anger. Is persecuted and none hindereth. One day, everybody's going to point at you, devils. You're the problem. You're the issue. You're the one that's making everything wrong. And the only calculation there's going to be is that you people to be exterminated. Obadiah and 18. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. That's the future. That's what's going to happen when you Edomites are out of power. The whole earth, the environment is going to be blessed. Verse 8, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow has come up against us. So even the trees, the plants, the environment, well, they're gonna be rejoicing. They're gonna be more healthier. They're gonna be more stronger. They're gonna be rejuvenated once you Edomites are out of power, because all you do is to destroy and kill things. Yeah. Matthew 24. Let's start with verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be Jacob's trouble. You know, Daniel 12, Jeremiah 30 and 5. Right, a great destruction is coming. You know, and the main target is going to be us Israelites, man. But they're hopeful elect, they're going to be saved and looked after. But you wicked Jakes, you wicked Israelites, you know, you're going to be destroyed, man. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So the Lord is only concerned about the elect of Israel. And the Lord's going to shorten those days, because if the Lord doesn't, then the earth will be in total eradication. Because who's ruling? The devil, the evil one, Esau, the one that's doing all these, creating all these bombs and bomb testings, polluting the earth. If the world continues, you know, everybody will cease to exist, man. You know, so that's why the Lord has to intervene with spiritual intervention and save us and deliver us from this wicked devil and the rest of these heathens, so that he can rule and we rule also under him in righteousness, man. Yeah, but anyways, with that, you see, the work of the devil. Let me get something. Last one, John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's the nature of the thief, the devil, and that's Esau, the so-called white man. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. So the Lord comes to give life. Yeah. And not just life, more abundantly. Because out here, life is just surviving. But the Lord wants us to be in abundance. That's what he said to the disciples, you know, when they follow me in a regeneration, they will receive 100-fold, man. That's more abundantly. When you work for, if you work for Esau here, you got to sell your soul. You know, you got to sacrifice your loved ones. You know, you got to do a lot of wicked deeds. Sexual magics, you know, dark arts, which at the end of it is, you know, it leads to what? Death and confusions, you know, leaving you bugged out and crazy. And you'll probably end up committing suicide. So what is that? And he'll steal all your benefits you made and claim it for himself. So that's his nature. It's right there. The thief cometh not but to steal, take what you've got, all the talent you've showed him. He's gonna take it one day. Every benefit you've reaped from your talents, he will take it from you one day if you in this society. Yeah, whatever industry you are in, you know, he will fuck you over. You know, that's why the scripture says, "Never trust thine enemy." The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and they that might have it more abundantly. And with that, shalom.